Nicolas Cage forced to buy his ex-girlfriend a house. Nicolas Cage's only child's mother is suing the Oscar winner for $13 million, claiming that Cage subjected her and her son to mental, physical, and emotional abuse. Christina Fulton claims in court documents in Los Angeles that Nicolas Cage purchased her a property as compensation for her decision to forego a career in acting to care for their son, Weston Coppola Cage, who was born on December 26, 1990. According to Fulton, Cage told her he would transfer the title if she ever decided to sell. Cage allegedly never gave Fulton the deed and gave her 60 days notice to vacate the property back in September, as Fulton claims. Also in November, Cage filed suit against his former manager, Levin, saying that Levin had taken advantage of him to the tune of several $millions in business management fees while putting Cage on a path of financial disaster. Levin argued back by suggesting Cage was solely to blame. In October, East West Bank filed a lawsuit against Cage for failing to repay a $2 million credit bill. Hello everyone and welcome to another video on our channel. In today's video, we're going to discuss Nicolas Cage forced to buy his ex-girlfriend a house, so stay tuned to find out. Now let's start our video. Nicolas Cage's ex-girlfriend's lawsuit against the actor was based on her claim that he had committed to giving her the house where they had raised the actor's kid. Nicolas Cage and his ex-girlfriend agreed on a financial settlement to stop the litigation. The attorney representing Christina Fulton did not disclose the specifics of the transaction, but she did say that the agreement was mutually gratifying for both parties involved. The actor responded with a grunt and a yeah when he was asked by a Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department deputy who was escorting him out of the courthouse on Tuesday afternoon. Long day, huh? A significant portion of the day was spent in Los Angeles County Superior Court. Judge Teresa Sanchez Chambers Gordon's with Cage, Fulton, and their respective legal counsel resolving the issue. During the trial, Judge Sanchez Gordon made her way into the courthouse corridor on more than one occasion to confer with Fulton, her attorneys, and the media standing nearby. It was the sole indication available to the general public that a substantial quantity of cash was about to change hands, but the exact amount remains unknown. In the case that Fulton filed against Cage for $13 million 2 years ago, she accused Cage of breaching his commitment to let her maintain the Hollywood home in which she reared Weston Cage. Fulton is the mother of Cage's son, who is now 20 years old. According to what she stated in a recent interview with CNN, even though she still lives in the home, she's in danger of being evicted since Cage allowed it to go into foreclosure. The details of the legal settlement, including whether or not she would be able to keep the house, were not disclosed. In the past 2 years, Cage has been forced to sell many of his residences due to an enormous tax obligation owed to the federal government and a decline in the value of his investments. After becoming involved in a physical altercation on a Hollywood sidewalk the previous week, their son was taken to a hospital in Los Angeles and admitted to the mental ward there for several days. If you're liking this content so far, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Now let's continue. Fulton claims that the conclusion of her litigation makes it possible for her to pursue the appointment of a conservator for her son. The man's mother asserts that her son requires specialized mental treatment, which he has not received since he turned 18 and moved out of the family home. Last week, Weston Cage wrote a statement distributed through his father's attorney, expressing his desire to have nothing to do with my mother. According to what he claims in his statement, any troubles that I have ever had are due to the connection that I had with my mother. That prompted a snappy response from Fulton. My son is under a spell. He's in a trance at the moment. Weston is willing to say whatever his father wants him to say. She hypothesized that Cage's attorney had approached her son about providing the information when he received mental treatment at Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center. On Tuesday, Fulton stated that she would not let anything stop her from attempting to exert authority over her son. The most popular parent is not always the best, Fulton explained. Earlier, Fulton termed the phrase, she called it, an absolute shame, claiming that Cage's lawyer requested a statement from her son while he was under a psychiatric hold at Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center. Fulton branded the quote an absolute disgrace in an interview. According to Fulton, she and Weston left Cage after living together off and on for approximately 4 years and not being able to live with the mental, physical, and emotional abuse inflicted upon her by Cage. This occurred after they moved out after being unable to live with the abuse inflicted upon her by Cage. She claims that she has been his only care. Well, that's all for today's video. Tell us in the comment section how this one was. I hope that you found this video interesting. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing for more. And don't forget to provide us with your valuable feedback. We'll see you in the following video with some more notable celebrities, facts, and stories. And until then, stay tuned.